Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. If you like what you see, I'd really appreciate if you click that sub button and ring that bell notification. I'm trying to post some more content on this channel, and go check out my Twitch. I'll put the link down below, and put in the comment section what you think of this video and if you want to see more tier lists like this or what you guys want to see on this channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, use code
BD Bruce
in the item shop to be better at the game. Okay, use code
BD Bruce.
Use it right now or you'll be lame.
We're gonna go in order, okay? All right, so this is a tier list of the best Chapter 1 Fortnite maps, or just all the Chapter 1 Fortnite maps. Let's do it. Let's run through it. All right, Tilted Towers. Clearly, Tilted Towers was literally the best spot that, like, you remember when you were with your boys, you were like, yo, boys, where we drop? You'd even have to ask. You knew Tilted. You knew you were going Tilted if you wanted all the kills. Like, that is 1,000% best. Like, no question. All right. Tomato Temple, dude. OG, dude, all of these are OG spots. Like, it makes me, the nostalgia is kind of crazy. Tomato Temple is like, oh, wait. No, this isn't Tomato Town. This is Tomato Temple. This is the one next to the volcano. Oh, Tomato Temple is not. This isn't Tomato. This is this one's okay. This is okay. No, this wasn't good. That was okay. That's no. Yeah. I was thinking Tomato Town, which is one we got. Tomato Town is literally bringing back nostalgia thinking about that. This goes in great. Tomato Town goes in great for sure. Definitely. Like Tomato Town, like, you can remember all your fights from there. If you think back to, like, when you and the boys were playing. OG drop spot for you, Groovy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Landing at tunnel, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was right next to that little tunnel where you could go up with the wall chest where, dude, I don't know about y'all, but, like, I remember breaking every single wall in there in that tunnel because I could not find where the stupid chest was in there. I remember that. Dude, all right. Wailing Woods. All right. Wailing Woods is where you landed when you wanted to do the sky base. So I'm keeping that in mind. Wailing was good because when you were trying to mess around with, like, your boys and stuff like that, you were like, "Oh, let's go Wailing. Let's build a sky base. Let's build up to the top." So I'm going to put that in good because it's not like a best or, like, great or anything like that. It wasn't bad or anything. You went Wailing if you wanted to 1v1 your boys. True, Sean. True. Like, that's what I'm saying. Your boys. This is all. I'm going to say your boys a lot because, like, this is OG Fortnite. Like, it's going to bring back the memories, bro. Okay. Salty Springs. Salty Springs was, like, middle of the map. Like, it was good. There was a lot of funny clips from big streamers in Salty Springs. That's what I'm thinking back. Like, I feel like all the good clips, like the ninja clips. You guys remember that one Tim the Tatman clip where it's, like, where he was getting thrown into the trap in Salty Springs by Courage JD, like, and that one ninja clip, like that ninja clip where he's, like, making fun of that squad where he kills all of them with an RPG and stuff like that. Bro, I forgot it was even called Salty Springs. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a tough one. I would say Salty Springs is in the good category. It's not Tomato Temple, but, like, I think it's but it's better than Wailing. I don't know. I'm gonna move it up. I'm moving it up. You guys are yelling at me. I trust you guys. All right, Shifty Shafts. Shifty Shafts never got me going. Shifty was fun. It was next to Tilted, but I hated Shifty. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough to find chests in there. Me and my boys never went. It was added late in the game. I think it's not worst, but it's on okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on okay. I see. Actually, I don't see any worse in here. All right, I'm gonna do this because these are on the same level. I'm moving those to worst. I'm moving that. Shifty was terrible. I did not like Shifty at all. All right, Snobby. Oh, Snobby, dude. I remember Snobby was the first ever tournament that I played in. I had my final in game in Snobby, and I camped inside the bottom of a house with my duo for us to get the points to like qualify for something, like whatever we needed, like 20 points or something like that, and we were at like 18 and we got 22 or something like that because we camped at the bottom of the house Snobby in game, bro. The memories with that, like, oh man, Snobby was so good. It was great. Snobby's not a best, but it was great. It was great. It was great. I like Snobby a lot. It was added late though, but still, I liked it. Sunny Steps. Sunny Steps was alright because he had the volcano to rotate right next to it, but I didn't like it. It's either in the okay or worse for me. I think Sunny is in the worst category. Honestly, I didn't like it. Oh, the block. The block, like, the block was a cool thing that Fortnite added into the game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the fact that the map, that POI changed like every single week, and it was from someone who put it in there, like someone who created it, one of us, like some random creator created it and put it inside the game, was so cool. The like interactiveness that Fortnite did with that, and it was so OP. They had like a legendary chest in there. Yeah, most broken POI. It was actually so good. Like, but like, was it tilted level? I'm not talking about like this. We're not talking about like, this is not tier list based on the best like loot and stuff. I'm talking about like just like the map and stuff like that. Like, what would you love to see? Like, the best is stuff that you want to see back in. Not every block was good. I know, it's good, but it's on good. It's on good. Or great. I mean, sorry. Paradise, man. Paradise. Oh, I loved Paradise. I loved little Mexico right next to it is what most people called it. Paradise was so much fun. Like, it replaced Moisty Meyer, which I wasn't the biggest Moisty fan, and one of my best friends loved Moisty, and we all made fun of him when they got rid of it. And like Paradise isn't the best. It is tilted level. Tilted should be on its own level, let's be real. But like Paradise was so good. Bruce has friends. All right, shut up, all of you. All right, Pleasant Park. This is OG Pleasant Park. Like, Pleasant Park was a spot where like every single person landed. When you didn't go tilted, so this is where you and your friends landed, where you wanted a lot of kills, but you didn't want to go tilted because it was hectic. This was a lot of fun landing Pleasant, and it was such a good POI, and it's so good that it's still in the game. It's like one of the only POIs that's actually still in the game and is almost the exact same. I think it's actually it's changed a little bit throughout the seasons, but it's basically the exact same. It's best. It is best. It is best for sure. It is best. Sean, if you want to change title, or if a mod here wants to change title, they can. All right, back to this. Pleasant was so good. Pleasant was so much fun, honestly. All right. Polar Peak was not downfall. Polar Peak was the downfall of the Winter Royale tournament because of what they put in at Polar Peak. Does anyone know? Who knows? Come on. Who knows? They put the freaking sword in the game. Cue the mongrel clip, the shing shing. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, that was, bro. The sword was I can't believe they put that in 2 days before a competitive tournament. Like how could they have put something like that in the game? Like, everyone knows the mongrel clip, the shing shing. Everyone knows it, dude. Like, how could they have done that? But like, I can't be the only one that died from fall damage off of Polar Peak 2. You could never build off the edge of that. Literally, you could never build off of that stupid mountain. It was, but like, it impacted the game a lot. So I'm going to put it at good because because of its impact it had on the game. Like, it's not a great or best, but it's not okay or worse. It's in the middle. You needed to have the strat to get down. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys remember Tim the Tatman was trying to do qualifying for World Cup, and he was about to make it to the weekend if he had just survived the top 25. It was like 30 people left, and he was rotating down Polar Peak and died to fall damage. Sad day for Tim the Tatman in the community. Oh, Retail Row, man, one of the OG maps that is still in the game. It is still in the game, but I will say, if we're talking Chapter 1, Retail Row, because Chapter 2, Retail, is just not... It's the exact same map, but the position on the map that it's in, it's just not it. It's not it anymore. I don't know why, but if we're talking OG map, which we are, this is OG Retail, and it was a lot of fun. It's not best. It's not best. It's great. I want to put it at best really bad, but it's great. It's great, honestly, in my opinion. That's what I miss. I think it's great. All right, let's move on. Risky Reels. Risky Reels was fun. I felt like there were so many challenges at Risky. Do you guys feel that too? I feel like I was always having to do challenges at Risky. Like, I don't know, like the weekly challenges always had to do Risky. But is Risky like Tomato Town Salty Springs level? I don't think so. Mega Mall OP. True. I remember that Retail. I think Risky is just a good. Doesn't really get me excited. Leaky Lake. Okay. Leaky Lake. This is like season 6. This came out with the flying. You guys remember, like, this kind of changed Fortnite a little bit. It started letting you. This is the first POI, I believe, that let you fly. I'm not putting. This is not good or this is not great or best. This thing was terrible, but like, it's gonna be. I'll just go ahead and put it where it's gonna be. It was okay, but just the only reason why it's not and worse is because this was literally the first POI that you could like fly at, and then you saw like what happened to Neo Tilted and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And the stuff like next to Salty and next to Fatal and stuff like that. Okay. Lonely Lodge. Oh, Lonely Lodge, dude. I remember that sniper tower in Lonely Lodge where you would literally land at the top of it and someone would land at the bottom because they didn't have a good drop and they would chop you out and you'd die to fall damage and you'd break your controller. Do you guys ever have that experience? Because I feel like I had that experience. Lonely Lodge was good, but that's all it was. Lonely Lodge was good. It's not great or best, but it's not on Leaky Lake level. There's so many memories in Lonely Lodge. That's why, yeah, Lonely Lodge is good. Yeah. All right, Loot Lake. Ooh, Loot Lake. OG Loot Lake. Before the water turned into the bounce pad and before we had Leaky Lake, Loot Lake was fun. That Loot Lake was a lot of fun, but it's not Tilted level or Pleasant or Paradise. I'm trying to decide whether or not it's in good or great. I think Loot Lake is in great. I don't think it's a good. I think it's in great. Loot Lake was a lot of fun, but it's not at the best level. It has so much nostalgia, like, oh my gosh. But Loot Lake was a lot of fun. All right, guys. Lucky Landing, the Booga drop spot for World Cup. This is where the Booga, the GOAT, the World Cup winner Booga. Let's go. Won World Cup at. Lucky Landing was so good for solos. I hated it with squads and stuff like that and different things. Like, I think, it's not best. Lucky Landing's. I really want to put it at great, but at the same time in my mind I'm thinking good. I don't know. You know what? Because of Booga, oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Because of Booga, we'll put it in great. Just because of Booga. Moisty Meyer. Oh my God, the nostalgia. I know I made fun of my friends. We would have to land here all the time. You had your OG squad. Everyone had their OG squad. And with my friends, he loved Moisty Meyer, and he would force us to land here all the time. You guys remember how you would find the little scars inside like the cavings of the tree and stuff like that? You guys remember that? there'd be like chests and stuff. I feel like I never knew how to loot this place, but I'd just run up to a tree and there'd be like a little opening in the tree and there'd be like a scar sitting in there or something like that. And I'd be like, oh, it's over with. And they had prison right next to it. Oh my God. OG prison, dude. Oh man. Moisty is, oh man. Moisty was good, but it's not best. I feel like so many of these are good and great. Like I feel like these two are going to be so filled up. I'm going to put it at good. Honestly. Oh, Happy Hamlet. Dude. I personally hated this place. Happy was no fun. Happy, I did not like this place. I thought it sucked. I'm going to be honest. I did not like the snow that much. Except for Frosty. I liked Frosty. But Happy, no. Happy never. I wanted it out of the game as soon as it got in. I'd say okay at least. I think it's on level like with these. Like I just did not like it. I really felt like it just didn't. No, I don't know. All right, Haunted Hills. Ooh, Haunted was cool. You guys remember when that angel skin came out? And who's the famous YouTuber that did that? That sat on top of the statue with the angel skin or whatever, and baited that kid into getting the loot and killing him. I remember that clip like it was yesterday. I can't remember who that freaking YouTuber was. All right, well, whatever. But Haunted Hills was good. The Love Ranger was the skin. That's what the skin I'm thinking of. Yeah. Good times. Oh my gosh, everyone bought that for the wings. Yeah. I can remember CDN going right now. The wings with the fucking wings, bro. All right. I think Haunted Hills is okay. I'm gonna put it okay. It wasn't that great. It had it before you could change the back bling. Yeah, that's when it came out. Was before that. I think I got it then too. Groovy. I'm not gonna lie. Junk Junction. This was Metal Central. Yo, Kwakwerd, stop. I'm trying to keep this going for the YouTube vid. Like, just we can talk about it after. We can keep it going after, or talk about it after. Okay, we'll talk about it after. Dude, Junk Junction had so much metal, bro. Like so much metal. Like, you guys remember the huge llama behind Junk Junction too? Like the massive llama where it was like all metal and had edited and stuff like that. People don't question about that and not being able to change. Yeah, I know, true, Groovy. No one remembers that. No one remembers when you couldn't change back blings on stuff like that. But Junk Junction's like same level as Haunted. Like you would do the Haunted and Junk split and stuff like that. I remember doing that split where you'd land squads and you would go like 2 of y'all would go Haunted and 2 of y'all would go Junk. Then you'd be like, oh shit, a full squad's at Junk. Oh no! Like those were good times. But there was not enough loot for a squad, and it was all right. It was decent. Lazy Lagoon. Lazy Lagoon is gonna get a bad rating from me. Not like worse. It's going to get a bad rating because it replaced my favorite spot on the map. It replaced Lazy Links. That was my favorite spot. Lazy Lagoon is where Ninja and his squad, or Ninja and Reverse 2K landed, and I liked watching them play. That was who I watched when they were doing duos back then. I liked it a lot, but the only reason why I'm putting Lazy here is because of this next one. The best spot that was on the OG map. Lazy Links. Prove me wrong right now. Lazy Links. If I could have one POI back, I would have Lazy Links. It was 1,000% the best spot. I landed there every time in solos. I always got my squad to go there. This was the best spot on the entire map. I absolutely loved it. And I look at a picture of Lazy Links. I have a picture of Lazy Links above my bed. And I cry to sleep every night because they don't have it back in the game. I loved it. Lazy Lagoon is that good because of that. That's why. Links and Lagoon is best. Jenna, the reason why is because it replaced it. Yep, watching this, I think Bruce smokes too. All right. Anarchy Acres. Anarchy Acres was like the spot that everyone landed at when you didn't know what like Fortnite was really. This was like one of like the first spots people probably ever landed at because you didn't realize it was terrible loot, so no one ever landed there. But like, I feel like a lot of people have memories here, but it got erased very quick in the game, and I just didn't like it that much. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Dusty Depot. All right, so story time again. I feel like I'm doing a lot of these. Me and my friends, we trio squatted 9 games in a row. We went Dusty Depot and won all 9 of them. Dusty Depot is OG best spot. I loved it. This is not the divot, Dusty Divot and stuff like that. Nah. This is Dusty Depot, the OG 3 spot one where you had the 1v1 between CDN and Ninja. You guys remember that clip? Dude, that place was so much fun to go to. It was middle of the map. Nah, it was so good. I loved Dusty Depot. Dusty Divot? Dusty Divot? Dusty Divot? Okay. That's because Dusty Depot got replaced by that. No. I don't like Dusty Divot. Dusty Divot was not fun. You couldn't see anything in there. There was a bunch of weird buildings and stuff in there. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Divot is great. It had Crack Rocks. You know, I know Crack Rocks is fun, but no, I just didn't like it. All right, Fatal Fields. Fatal Fields, bro. Fatal Fields was a fun spot. It was definitely not a best spot. I think Fatal Fields deserves to be with Polar and Wailing and all of them. It's better than Anarchy, which is okay. Anarchy and Fatal. Fatal was like an upgraded Anarchy, and it just stayed in the game a little bit longer. That's how I look at Fatal. I don't know if you guys look at it the same way, but it was cool. You would always rotate in there from Lucky and stuff like that, and Paradise you'd rotate into there from. Everyone has a clip in there that they remember from Fatal, so that's why it's at okay or good. Oh, Flush Factory, man. This place was terrible. I think this was my least landed at POI. Like, it's still in the game right now. It's not a POI, but I think this is the POI I landed at the least. I don't know about y'all. No, I didn't like that. You kind of like Flush. I remember having to land there and do challenges, and I just was like, no, can we get this over with, please? Like, I did not like that. All right, Frosty Flights. Frosty Flights was fun. You'd have a guaranteed baller there. You'd have planes and stuff in there. Like, Frosty Flights was one of the added maps that I actually liked. No, we're not talking OG. Like, this got added in later, and it was like one of the only snow maps that I actually liked. I think this is going to go into great. I think Frosty's a great POI. I liked it a lot. Okay, Greasy Grove. Greasy, man. Greasy was the first spot I ever landed. That was literally the first spot I ever landed. It was so much fun. I loved Greasy. I hated when they did Taco Time. That was the worst thing they ever added to that map. But Greasy was my favorite spot. I would land here. Not my favorite. It was one of my favorites. I landed here a lot, but it was the first spot I ever landed at. So it's going at best for me. I have so many memories from Greasy. Oh, Mega Mall. Mega Mall. I don't know. Mega Mall, just like, I'm looking at the rest of these, and these are all late added things that are left. Mega Mall was just, it replaced retail. Retail was so good. Retail was so good, and it replaced it. Mega Mall was good, but like, I hated it. Like, I just hated it compared to what it replaced with retail. You could fly around it and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in good. It's not OG. It just wasn't that fun. I don't know. I just didn't really like it. Neo Tilted. Neo Tilted is the exact same thing as Mega Mall for me, honestly. Like, Neo Tilted, I'm not putting it great because it replaced Tilted. It replaced one of the best POIs ever. Like, I don't know. Neo Tilted was kind of interesting. Oh, man. Greasy is best. Greasy is definitely in the best tier for sure. Pressure Plants. Pressure plant was no fun. Pressure plant was terrible. Pressure plant was no fun. I didn't like it. I mean, I felt like I was always. You remember that? Couldn't you fly around in pressure plant too? I'm pretty sure I remember my friend dying in the flying spot, and we couldn't get his reboot we couldn't get his reboot card. I remember that. No, I didn't like that. I think you could fly in there, but I remember that. All right. Moisty palms. No, I did not like moisty. I did not like moisty palms. I liked moisty Meyer a little bit, as we talked about earlier, but moisty palms is in the worst spot for me. It was not fun. I didn't like it. All right, Tilted Town. Tilted Town was cool. I landed here a lot because you had like the shotgun in it. I didn't like it because you couldn't build. I feel like that was a terrible addition to the game where you couldn't build, and there were so many like unfortunate situations that came from that. I just really did not like how you couldn't build, and that might be the weird Fortnite kid in me, but I don't know. A lot of the like bots liked it a lot because you couldn't build and you were on the same skill level as that, and you just out aim kids, which was fun for controller players like me. But no, Tilted Town is in the same as Neo Tilted. I think that's where that's gonna go. Oh, let's look at this list. Best: Tilted, Paradise, Pleasant, Lazy, Dusty, Greasy. Honestly, I'm really happy with this list. I think this is God tier list. I don't know about y'all. I think this is by far the perfect list. I don't think I changed a single bit of it. Good list. Yo, all right? If there's one thing you could change about this list, what would it be? Yo, leave a comment down below. If there's one thing on this list that you would change, what would it be? Because I think this is perfect in my mind, but everyone has their different opinions. But leave a comment below and let me know what you think. What would you change on this list? All right. Well, thank you guys for watching this tier list. You guys in chat right now.